Abuju minawa. Kinukishik Oma Niwi Gikinomake minawa. Niwi Dashintan tense markers no go. Mikucha Habijayig. I am not a fluent speaker. I'm learning along the way, and I hope to teach people as much as I know. I'm going to make mistakes, so if you see me making typos and using words wrong, please forgive me. Here we go. Woo! We already talked about verb types: VAI, VI, VTI, VTA. The transitive ones, that means they have an object. Subject is the one doing it. And we talked about commands. We talked forms, command, independent, conjunct, change. Today we're going to talk about tense markers. And tense markers, when we use tense markers, we got to be cognizant of some of these letters that are going to change. Initial consonant change for gi and we. Alrighty then. Tense markers, gi. Gi is past tense. Gi is past tense, and if you don't use any tense marker, it means right now. We is in the future, and a whole bunch more. This one elder said, just teach these three when you're teaching language. You can. There's so many other variables you got to learn. This will make learning so much faster. I believe him. But we're going to talk about all of them today. The short list I have, gi is past tense, and the root word is dugoshin. Well, let's go down here. Dugoshin. He or she is arriving. Dugoshin. He or she's eating. Risini. He or she is talking. Ga gi gido. Cooking. He's cooking. She or he. Ji ba koi. Past tense. He arrived. Gi dugoshin. Alright, whenever we use the tense markers, we or gi, D is going to change to a T. So I got to change that. Gi tugoshin, he arrived. Gi tugoshin. We don't have to change a W, it's not on the list. The root word here is ga gi gado, but since we're using tense markers, gi or we, G is going to change to a K. Ka, gi, gado. Why do we got to change them? Well, sometimes there's a whole bunch of same consonants. G, 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 G. Ha, gi, gi, ga, gi, gi. Can't tell if someone's stuttering sometimes. Or trying to say it over again. Anyways, this is to keep it nice and clear. Ha, gi, gi, ka, gi, gid. He or she. Oh no, you did speak. You talked. You were talking. Root word ji ba kwe. J changes to ch when we use gi or we tense marker. Present tense. Dugoshin. He is arriving. We sini. Ga gi gado. He is talking. Ji ba kwe. He is cooking. We is in the future. It's a kind of a weak future tense marker. And it means want to, intend to, need to. You may or may not. Depends on if I feel like it, but I want to right now. We tugoshin. It was we dugoshin, but it changed to tugoshin because we used we. We sini. He wants to eat. W doesn't change. Ga gi gado, we ga gi gado. She wants to talk. G is going to change to K. Initial consonant changed. And G is going to change to K. Oh, down here. We ka gi gado. And we changed Ji bakwe to chi bakwe. We chi bakwe. He wants to cook. I'll just say she because it covers both he and she in the word. I don't have to keep saying ga, shall, without a doubt. I wrote it in my calendar. I shall be there, without a doubt. Strong future, ga. In ga dagoshin, I shall arrive. Ishkwa na wakweg after lunch, or afternoon. You shall cook today. Giga shall. It's your turn on the chores calendar list. Giga Wejibwemojig nungo. Notice ga is used for I, we, you, you all. That's a first and second person singular and plural. Third person, him, her, it, or they, we use da for shall. Shall is strong future. Da, he, gagigadu, he shall talk. Da, gagigadu, jibwa, we sinayong. It's going to cook before we, talk before we eat. Da, gagigadu, jibwa, we sinayong. Da, give me one, it's going to rain when it starts to get to evening. Da, give me one, ani onago shing. Da, give me one, ani onago shing. Inki came down, da be, da go shing, now a quake. I know. Inki came down, da be, da go shing, now a quake. I did. Remember, gi means it already happened. I did forget. Ingi one ain't done. W.E. Sinit. I forgot that he's coming to eat. That he shall come to eat. Or I forgot that he shall eat along the way. Bi just means from there to here. So they might eat along the way. Or it could be eaten when they get here. If using O, then da is going to change to ga. Remember, da is for him, her, or they, or it. Well, sometimes we have to use the O. He shall cook fish. Instead of da, the da is going to change to ga. Because ga is normally me or you, singular or plural. But on this one, Oga Gize's son, he's going to cook fish. Oga, O in the front, all one in the back means they. They shall watch over it. They shall take care of it. They'll put it away. Oga gonna win da na one. They're gonna take care of it. Da. Can, could, should. Could, should, would. Gita, ji, ba, kwe, and na. You could cook. Yes or no? Could you cook? Gita, ji, ba, kwe, na. That's, da is used in the independent form. Well, backup da is used in the it can be used in the conjunct form. Here we use it here conjunct. We use it here conjunct means it's said in conjunction with the main clause or the main verb. Here's a verb. Here's a verb. There's 3 verbs in the sentence. This one is in conjunct form, which means it has to say it in conjunction with something. Can't say it by itself. This one's conjunct. This one's independent. I know it, that he is going to arrive when it is now a quake, when it is noon. Let's go down again, down farther here. Da changes to ga when we use O. Da, can, could, should, would, could you cook. Oh, here it is. J and da are tense markers for shall, can, should, would, in order to, but they're only used in the conjunct form, which means the secondary verb in the sentence. There it is right there. Inka bisha, I came here to eat. I came here to eat. Inki bisha, chi wisinian, in order to eat. J. Oh, here's a cool one. Ina. Is it so that I can eat? Jiwisinian. Can I eat? Mina jiwisinian. No, he hasn't said invocation yet. Here's another cool sentence. Mina. Ji bindigeyan. Is it so that I can come in? You're supposed to say that at the wigwam door. That's what vampires do too. Yeah, they can't come in unless you ask them in. Just kidding. Minachi bindigeyan. Can I come in? Is it so that I can come in? Inga bisha, I shall come to eat. yeah. Duh. See, I already made a mistake. I said this is a past tense. Let's use the past as ingi bisha. I came. Oh, we use gi, so B changes to a P. Ingi bisha. I came here. Jiwi sinyan. I came here to eat. Alright. I shall come here. Don't have to change the B because we're not using. Ga is a tense marker, but it's not tense marker. We are gi, so B does not change to a P. Inga bisha dawi sinyan. I shall come here to eat. Da bisha da jiba kweyan. He came here to cook, so he can cook. Da and j, they interchange. You could switch it to j. He came here in order to cook. Da bisha jiba kwe. Gay is pretty strong. Gay takes tense marker. It takes ga, da, and da, and j, and da. It takes all of them. It's like a black hole. It takes all of them and squeezes them all into gay. Can, could, should, would, in order to, all of them. But it's only using the conjunct form. Who shall cook? Awain, or who's gonna cook? Who can cook? Awain engage you bak wait. What should I say? Away gonna engage ikadu yan. What should I say? You should say bless the potatoes, bless the meat. Just kidding. There's also another tense marker, da, gi. Da is could, and it's past tense. Could have, should have. And dagi jibakwe jibwa nima ja yan. I could have, or I should have cooked before ne is going away that way, before I headed out, before I left for there. All right. So anytime we use gi and we, and it's connected to these letters, they're going to change. Except, here's an exception: soft consonant, short vowel, hard consonant. Order. Here it is: soft consonant, short vowel, hard consonant. These ones are all soft consonants, and these are all hard consonants. All right. And here's an example. Soft consonant is a B. See, it's a soft consonant. And is there a short vowel? Yeah. And is there a hard consonant? K. Yep, here's the hard side. Bakobi, to go down to the water, go into the water. So if I say niwi bakobi, I want to go into the water. The B is not going to change in this instance. Normally, we changes B to a P, but here it's not gonna. It's just leave it. Niwi bakobi, niwi bakobi. It has to do with the bounce and the rhythm of the language. We want to keep soft, hard, soft, hard, soft, hard bounces. We want to just kind of like our drum beat, heartbeat. We want a soft, hard, consonant vowel. We're nice in tune and rhythm with Mother Earth and the universe. Near Kobe. I want to go into the water for a little bit there. Alright, that's all I got to say today. Make which business egg. Remember, you can only decolonize through the language. Everything else is academic rhetoric because it's English. You can only decolonize through the language. It's the key to understanding our ceremony and understanding our ontological view of the universe, the way we were made.